13 of Mission 1000. It's another opportunity for you to learn, to grow, and to become a better version of yourself, right? So today we're going to be talking about how you could build consistency through your social media journey as a realtor, how you can have a system that actually works and gives you results. So one of the things you must understand that content don't have to be perfect, right? Complicated. You just need to be consistent. Consistency is one of the key things when it comes to content creation, or consistently showing up to your audience. That is what builds credibility over time, right? This is one of the things we've spoken of about before now. So today we're talking about building a daily content routine, right? Of course, we've spoken about how routine helps you to build discipline. All right, so with discipline and consistency, you can always be have an edge in your sphere of influence, right? So this is one of the reasons why consistently wins. Most people don't fail because they don't have idea. They fail because they don't have a system, right? Whatever adventure you are involved in, ensure that you have a system that works for you, right? When you ensure that you put in a system, you get the results, right? So in real estate, your audience need to see you frequently to remember you and to trust you also, remember, right? So because you post once a week and somebody else shows up daily, who do you think they're going to go for? Of course, the person who shows up daily. They feel this person is serious and is conscious of what he or she is doing, and that's the person they want to do business with. So of course, consistency builds credibility. In real estate, your audience needs to keep seeing you show up to remember. Just to reiterate on that, right? So there are 3 post systems. Remember, without system, your ideas don't stay afloat, right? So let me show you some simple routines you can follow daily, and I call them the 3 post system. The 3 post system, right? You don't need to be online all day. Just plan these 3 moments, right? Just plan these 3 moments about share. Number 1, the morning post. The morning post, educate or inspire, right? Educate or inspire your audience with something. Educate or inspire them. Your morning post, let it be something that educates them, or something that motivates them or inspires them, that draws them closer to why that real estate goal can be possible, right? All right, start the day with something that adds value to them, like share a real estate clip, or or some tips on real estate. Explain something your audience don't understand, right? You can say, here are 5 things you should know in real estate. That's kind of, it's a hook that gives value, right? So your post an inspiring quote, maybe by somebody that is a veteran in real estate space. Post one of his quotes, or post a quote and credit it to such a person that they know or they believe in, right? This will help them to relate with whatever you are posting with, right? So post inspiring quote that relates to ownership, relates to wealth or mindset, right? These things are very, very important. For example, do you know why 300 square meter might be better than 500 square meter for searchers? Or do you know why having the property in Gwagwalada might be better than having the property in Guzape? That is rare. What? Guzape, Gwagwalada? How can compare Guzape and Gwagwalada? The comment section will be buzzing. Oga, Guzape is far better. Metama is far better. This, that. Then I say, calm down. Let me explain. Right? Or just look at something that you could just use, to bring out value. Something like, land does not wait for your salary. Oh, land does not wait for your salary to increase. Invest early. Why does investing early count? All kind of things, things that brings about value or inspires people. Your morning post. The second one is what? Your afternoon post. Afternoon post talk about testimonials or projects spotlight. Maybe an infrastructure was done, maybe some innovations or something, or there was a discount, or there was a promo or something, right? Those kind of things. Those are your afternoon posts. Show, prove, or highlight what you are selling. So you need to go to some of these sites, come to our site and come and see our properties for yourself, so that you can make videos and let people see what the spotlights are, right? A photo, a video of a happy client, or you and a client on site, and just kind of a walkthrough of a site, maybe an inspection, a promo flyer, like I said earlier on, right? So for example, here's what our clients had to say after securing his or her plots. You can interview your clients. If some of them don't want to be known, you allow their privacy, right? Don't intrude on people's privacy, right? So let people still selling so and so, right? This kind of stuff are very, very important, right? The third one is your night post. You guessed right. Engagement or behind the scenes. I know you're not working in an office, you're a freelancer, wherever you are, but engagement, right? Engagement post, right? Now it's time to correct, or rather connect. It's time for you to connect, right? Ask a question, something that help you to get feedback from people. Ask a question, share your process with people. Oh, this person bored, you signed a paper in the office, this kind of stuff. Post a personal story or a client conversation, right? Somebody, I'm really interested, can I get more information? And you're like, people are buying, don't snooze on this is a lifetime opportunity, stuff like that, right? So you can have something like, what's stopping you from buying land right now? Price or fear? Some people will tell you fear, some people will tell you price, some people will tell you financial low cost, many things. You get the feedback, so you know what to address better. So you can come up with something like, here is how we prepare client allocation file at the office. I know you're not in the office, but you can excuse that, right? And if you're a realtor, maybe your client bought a project and is coming to our office to sign the document, you can come around, have a moment on those things. It builds your own audience too, right? So that's what we're talking about, right? So this reading keeps you visible, trustworthy, valuable, and relatable on everyday basis, right? These are things that these are not. This is not a tutorial. This is like, go and engage it, practicalize it, really. These are practical classes from day one, all practical classes, right? So this is a planning makes it easier, right? When you plan, it makes your work come out better, brighter, and more intelligent, right? So don't wait until you're tired or tired to think of what to post. Don't wait. Plan ahead. Plan 1 week ahead, plan 1 month ahead, plan 2 months ahead. You can tweak it in between, change some things in between, some things might change, but plan ahead so that you are not in a position whereby you don't know what to post. Plan ahead. The night before Sunday, maybe on Saturday evening, you plan for the next week, Monday to Friday or to Saturday, what you're going to be posting. You write it down. I do a lot of writing, you can see my book here. I do a lot of writing. I plan ahead to help you, right? Create a content folder, a simple notepad list, or even a voice note you will post later. Maybe you add a voice note or a voiceover over a video or something that you can post. Once your routine becomes an habit, you will realize that content is not stressful. Do you understand? Once it becomes an habit, you realize that content is not stressful. And I told you in the beginning that routine builds what? Discipline, right? And it's your silent salesman. Your consistent showing up is your what? Silent salesman, right? So this is your call to action, your assignment, your action task for the week. Your challenge today is to schedule a 3-post schedule that you do every day, right? The morning, what you post in the morning, what you post in the afternoon, what you post in the evening, right? Schedule a 3-post schedule for 3 times in a week. Maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday. What you post in the morning on Monday, in the afternoon on Monday, in the evening on Monday, the morning on Wednesday, in the afternoon Wednesday, in the evening. So do that post schedule and share the document with us on the Google Classroom. So that will be your assignment. And all of you have been saying, we don't understand the assignment. So I'm just making it clear now. Whatever we call it, a task and action, screenshot, right, label, upload it, just upload the picture, upload the document, then so that we can be sure that you are getting what we are saying, right? Right. So you share your post lineup or screenshots, the document now on the group before the um before the time elapse for your assignment submission. Some of your assignment is missing. You are missing in action. Unfortunately, it's not everybody that will get to graduate. But of course, if we see that you are too inconsistent, we have to remove you from the program. This is just to ensure that we have people who are serious and are ready for business. Because if you cannot be consistent with growth, it's not how you can be consistent with business itself. Because business is a long-term journey and you have to be ready to face it, to be ready to win. Let me tell you one thing, one secret, that great businesses or small businesses, they all end because of the founder gave up. You must be willing not to give up. So that'll be it for day 14. See you on day 15 as we discuss further, right, into storytelling.